Hello there, welcome to my boss guide. We're going to put the Dartling gunner right here, and that's going to be important later. And here are just the rules. So not much to choose from. This Dartling gunner will be our MAD later, and it's really good to get him on this side because when the boss goes by him on the left, the head's not going to block him. So it ends up being really good. This is a really safe ranked run, but you can just use it as a normal guide if you wanted to. It put me in like 204th. And I don't have any any like monkey knowledge or monkey money to even continue. I had like $200 or $100 or something like that. So that's why I'm just making this super safe. It was pretty fun though. The ceramics is what kept getting me. And so I got a bunch of dartlings bottom path to solve that. So here we just go for a 203 farm. If you see up in my notes, this is upgrades. And I might put my notes in like the description below. So you can survive pretty long with a standard Dartling gunner. Okay, now we'll put our ENGI here. We are going to get double discounts. So I got a little extra defense there with the engineer. And basically we're gonna get another discount and then an alchemist for 28, put them on strong. I was just checking out my placements, trying to figure out exactly how I wanna, because I know I'm gonna get a permabrew later, so that's why I was just trying to figure out everything. So I wanted him to be able to touch that guy, you know, permabrew him. So that's why I put it down there. Okay, once you buy Hydro rocket pods, it's basically you're good until around 40. So see you then. Okay, so I had to make that radius bigger to get double discount on this one. And we just got the heart stopper or growth blocker. So we got jungle drums. So we go for a little bit extra defense with laser cannon. Just want to watch that right side, which is why these are good spots for dartlings, because you can get a lot of line of sight right there. These last two rows, they like to spawn there a lot. Alright, so we got a central market during the boss battle, and we're going to get a buckshot 203. And just get powerful darts on our other one. Okay, now we're just going to get overclock and overclock your farm. And we are not going to upgrade our farm any further. Okay, balloon area denial system, independent targeting. And we're gonna upgrade our laser. Right here, plasma accelerator. I was going to get like the trio, like the all fifth tiers, but I changed my mind later on. Okay, so now I've got a 240 rocket storm. I just kind of use that during the skull rushes, or whatever you want to call them. Checking out the different damages on the head and tail. I couldn't tell a difference. I know some people say don't do the tail, but it seems like it was damaging to me pretty well. So now we get our balloon exclusion zone, or BEZ, whatever, and you're pretty much good to go. Now we're just going to get a PERMABREW. Keep overclocking your farm. And I just use the rocket storm to keep killing the boss. So we want to get our MAD sometime here before tier 5. Then I got down 4 of these guys. And they're going to be 024s later on with independent targeting. Once you can afford them. I bought them during the boss battle. I think I got 2 here to help me out. Use your overclock and MAD ability. Well, there I overclocked the farm, but there's a third one there. So here's where I start using the overclock on the MAD, and then his ability to clean up the skull rushes. Yeah, keep an eye on these ceramics. Alright, our 4th denial system. It'll help push back a lot of the ceramics. And keep using the overclock on the MAD ability. Alright, that was tier 4. And tier 5, I got a call to arms. I bought it just a few rounds early. And for tier 5, keep using your overclock when you're MAD And you want to use the call to arms and the MAD's ability. I used them for the skull rushes, especially the first two. It's tempting to use it on the boss, but I think it was safer to use it on the rushes. So there you go, all three abilities. Kind of aimed down that right side. I got it back just in time for the second wave. And there I used it on the boss because there's less balloons coming out. Plus, if you time your MAD ability, kind of like when he's about to hit the skull, you can get a little bit of boss damage and clean up for the skulls. But see, it's not as bad as the first 2 or 3 rushes. I was trying to think where to cut 60,000. You could probably get one less denial system and maybe not the permabrew. Maybe just like a 2 call to arms or maybe homeland defense. I'm not sure. Then that made 185,000 just for tier 4. 9.4 million on the MAD. And 7.8 on the Dartling. And then these other guys almost got about 1 million each if you average them all out. Actually, this is slightly over, I think. So that was pretty good. You check the leaderboard. I got a pretty bad place at 204, but not bad if I don't have monkey money.